Toyota Yaris has always been a very practical, well-built and residually robust super mini, but it's also been a little bit too sensible for some tastes. This third generation version, however, offers more style, more gadgets and more technology, as well as being offered in petrol and diesel models. There's also this Yaris Hybrid, which is the smallest model in Toyota's hybrid lineup. The Yaris Hybrid doesn't wear the eco-trendy clothing as loudly or as proudly as a Toyota Prius. What you have is a Yaris Super Mini, marked out by a new front bumper, daytime running LED headlamps and LED tail lights, very subtle styling cues to optimise airflow above and below the car, and these blue Toyota badges that symbolise hybrid synergy drive. The resculpted bonnet has actually made the car 2 centimetres longer, as it now has to accommodate what is effectively a downsized and more compact version of the petrol-electric engine and drivetrain combination you get in the Toyota Prius, though the combined output here is 98 brake horsepower. Compared to the previous generation Yaris, this interior feels a lot more conventional but instantly usable. Electric blue detailing in the seats, the gear selector, the dials and this EV button visually differentiate the car out as the hybrid. But overall, I love how the tiered architecture now incorporates recyclable plastics and how the different colourways enhance that feeling of light and space. However, this top section of dash is a bit scratchy and it does mark very easily. There are also a few odd shaped cubbies, like this one most noticeably by the steering wheel that can't even hold a mobile phone, and you've got a weird ledge. But overall, storage is good, build quality is excellent, and ergonomics are as sound as they've always been. The steering wheel is adjustable for both rake and reach, the seats are adjustable for height, and this touch and go system is probably the best multimedia interface that I have tested on a Super Mini. Importantly, it's available on all but the basic models of Yaris, not just the hybrid, and it features everything from satellite navigation, which is incredibly thorough and easy to input, Bluetooth that actually works, and a rear parking camera. Unfortunately, the 60/40 split rear seats don't slide and recline like they used to, nor do they fold entirely flat like a Volkswagen Polo. That said, space for adults back here is pretty generous, as you can fit your feet right beneath the chair in front. And because the nickel hydride batteries that power the electric motor are stored beneath this bench, it means that the weight distribution hasn't been compromised, nor has the practicality, as the boot is only marginally smaller than a Ford Fiesta, and you still get a spare tyre. The Yaris is what's known as a full hybrid, meaning the car can actually disengage the petrol engine entirely and run solely on battery powers, and that's perfect for city centre crawling. In full EV electric mode, the range of the car is 1.2 miles, under speeds of 30 miles an hour, and the noise is non-existent. But when the petrol engine does finally decide to kick in, the transition is seamless. The benefit of all this technology is brilliant fuel consumption and class-leading emissions, meaning you don't have to worry about car tax or the London congestion zone. The steering's really light and accurate, visibility is excellent, and because you're using a CVT automatic transmission, it makes driving in town really easy. However, under harsh acceleration or higher speeds, the CVT gearbox and the engine do sound a bit more like a food blender. So you've just got to be a little bit wary, as it does dent the fuel consumption figures too. That said, this isn't really the sort of car that you hustle or even drive particularly hard. 0 to 62 takes 11.8 seconds, and you've even got a real-time energy flow gauge that almost encourages you to drive more efficiently. For those wanting to downsize from a Prius or wanting a more affordable entry point into hybrid ownership, then the Yaris Hybrid is as convincing as it is clever, proving that you don't have to sacrifice practicality for economy. This isn't just a great hybrid, this is a great super mini.